Yo, how's it going, Bears fans? Welcome back to another episode of the Bear Down Podcast. I'm your host, Chris, joined today by my co-host, Parth. How's it going, man?
Pretty good.
Awesome. So, welcome to Inside Enemy Territory, Week 7 edition. We've got the New England Patriots coming to town this weekend to face the Bears in Chicago. Basically, what's going to happen in this episode is we're going to overview the Patriots season. They've had a couple big transactions this season, so we're going to overview those. We don't have a guest, obviously. We've only had one guest on this year for Inside Enemy Territory. When we say we're going to have more, we're going to try to get better as the second half of the season comes, like getting other perspectives and stuff on the show. We're going to talk about on the Patriots, one offensive player, one defensive player to watch out for. And we're also going to talk about some struggles that the Patriots have had throughout 6 weeks in the season that hopefully the Bears will be able to exploit. So let's hop into it. Parth, I'm going to hand it over to you. Just talk a little bit about the Patriots and what you think of them so far, because obviously they've been pretty incredible.
The Patriots, when I hear the Patriots, I think of probably the best team in the world, But this year, it hasn't been the best team in the world. I see way too many weaknesses on this team. First of all, the defense is atrocious. Patrick Mahomes, even though he threw 2 interceptions, they put up 40 last night. 2 nights ago.
Well, but it is the Chiefs. It's a really high, powerful, explosive offense, I think.
There's a lot. Detroit killed them. All right.
I think it was what was that game like? I'd have to look at the score. You can keep talking, but I'm actually gonna look up that game right now.
Detroit killed them. Jaguars killed them, and Jaguars' offense has been struggling a lot.
Yeah, Jaguars' offense has not been good. Blake Bortles is not a good quarterback.
No, and he balled out against New England. So, in my opinion, this is going to be another really good game for the offense, and the offense has been producing very well for the Bears, and Trubisky's been looking really well.
Lions beat the Patriots 26-10.
Yeah, that's a blowout.
Yeah. When I think of the Patriots, I think they have a really good offense. I feel like it's going to be another tough game for the defense. Not in the sense that I don't think the defense is going to play bad. I think they played really bad last week, and I don't think that's something we're ever going to see again. I don't think it can really get much worse than that. And the Bears aren't really used to playing games where the heat index is over 100 degrees. I'm not blaming it on the heat, but that definitely plays a big factor into it. This is definitely the best offense that we're gonna play. Maybe the entire season. You might say Aaron Rodgers. You might say Kirk Cousins and the Vikings is better. Personally, I think this is the best offense we're going to play all year. You got Tom Brady, and you've got 2 really good running backs who are really balling out right now in Sony Michel and James White. Those guys are both balling out. Gronkowski is finally finding his groove and stepping into it. And then you look at their receivers. Obviously, Amendola's gone. He's in Miami. Julian Edelman coming off a suspension. This will be his 3rd game back. And then the big acquisition that I was talking about earlier is they traded for Josh Gordon in the season. And he's been pretty fantastic for them as well. So this is also going to be a very big game for the defense, if I had to say so myself.
Yeah. The defense, I think, is the weather played a big factor into their playing, in my opinion. I don't know who it was, but I saw this tweet of one of the Bears defenders who lost 9 pounds from the game.
Yeah, that was I think that was Leno. I think it was Leno, who's actually an offensive lineman. He lost 12 pounds or something. I was laughing. Yeah. He was like, I sweat a lot. Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty good. But
that's not just him. If you think about it, there's probably a lot of players on the D-line who probably lost a lot of weight for the game.
Totally.
So that game was probably just affected by the weather.
I would say a key factor of this game, I'll kind of spoil it for later this week, is definitely the pass rush getting there. The pass rush needs to get there. We can't give Tom Brady time to step up and find his receivers, because I think these receivers are definitely, when you look at them, you look at Josh Gordon, someone who I definitely think has a little bit of a hand up on Kyle Fuller. Even though Fuller played well last week, Josh Gordon's been one of the best receivers in the NFL for years. He's had some drug problems, but he's been really consistent. He's really good. And then you got Julian Edelman on a possibly injured, hobbled Prince Amukamara or Bryce Callahan. Bryce Callahan did not look good last week in the second half against Albert Wilson. Julian Edelman's a similar player where he gets out in space and he can start making moves. So the defense is definitely, I think, going to have their hands full this week. Yeah, totally. We're gonna have to pass rush is gonna be huge this week. I feel like.
Tom Brady isn't comfortable. He's not a good quarterback.
Well, I wouldn't say he's not a good quarterback because, I mean, he's made some really good throws. when pressured. It's kind of like saying Aaron Rodgers isn't good under pressure. Aaron Rodgers made some of the best throws of his careers under pressure when he's running the sidelines out of the pocket. But yeah, I would kind of agree with that because Tom Brady isn't the greatest of an athlete. He can't really do things like Rodgers can and get outside the pocket and make some incredible throws still. So, yeah. So next we are going to. Oh yeah, also just to go over the Patriots season, they started off pretty poorly. They were 1-2. They lost to the Lions and someone else. I'm forgetting.
Jaguars.
Yeah, they lost to the Jaguars, and I think they lost to someone else like week 1. I'm forgetting. Actually, I'll just go look up their schedule now. But they lost 2 games. 2 games.
They're 4-2 with wins
with
over
3 straight wins. I think
wins over week 1 against the Texans by 7.
Oh yeah, they beat the Texans, and then they beat the Dolphins. They beat the Chiefs by 3.
And the Chiefs.
Okay, who'd you say the third team was? The Colts.
Huh?
The Colts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they played some pretty weak teams, but that's all right. Yeah. So next we're gonna name off. Both of us are gonna name off one offensive player and one defensive player on the Patriots that we think the Bears should look out for. I'm gonna start off with you, Parth. Let's start with the defense. We'll switch it up. Let's start with the defense. Who do you think is a threat to Trubisky or just to anyone on the Patriots defense? I can name one if you'd like me to.
I got one. I'm going to go with Trey Flowers.
Oh, yeah. Very underrated. Underrated. Yeah, that's not who I was going to say, but yeah, that's a very good one.
I'm pretty sure, like, Pro Football Focus had him, like, the best pass rusher after week 3. And, like, we all, like, even Khalil Mack was rated under him. So that was pretty. Yeah,
but you also look at who's going to be on him. He'll probably have Leno on him if he's a DN.
Yeah, no, I doubt.
Leno's one of the highest rated offensive tackles. But yeah, Leno's going to also have his hands full when you think about it like that. That's going to be a tough one.
Especially since Trubisky has struggled under pressure. So if Trubisky has a clean pocket, he's as good as he can. Yeah. To be pretty much.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Donta Hightower, linebacker for the Patriots. He's well respected in the league. He's been one of the probably top 5 linebackers for the past decade or so. I don't know how long he's been in the league, but he's really well respected. He's probably the most intelligent player in the game, I think. He picked off Mahomes last week, and he's just a really good coverage guy. Whoever he's on, if he's dropping into coverage, he's very good in coverage on, say, Trey Burton, whoever he'll be on. So he's definitely someone to look out for to possibly be a threat to trick Trubisky into throwing an interception. I hate to say it, but he did that to Mahomes last week, and Mahomes absolutely took the bait. Going on offense, sorry, what
hopefully
did you say?
Tariq could expose Donta.
Yeah. Going into offense on the Patriots, I'm not going to say Tom Brady. I'm going to say someone to watch out for is Rob Gronkowski. He was incredible last week, and the Chiefs had just absolutely no way of stopping him. Justin Houston wasn't starting. I don't see the Bears putting Roquan on Gronk. When I think about it, I think the Bears are going to have to put their best tackler on Gronkowski. And let's not talk about tackles after coming in last week. Roquan had 13. Yeah, I did see that. But if I'm the Bears, I'm putting Bryce Callahan on Gronkowski. I think he's the best tackler on the team. I'm saying this right after he was on Albert Wilson, and Albert Wilson had the most yards after catch.
I'm going with Roquan still. I feel like
yeah, well, anyways, Gronkowski's someone that definitely could hurt the Bears if he starts turning up the gas.
I'm going to go with their 2 running backs, James White and Sony Michel.
Yeah, Michel's been insane. I'm not saying that just because I own him in fantasy, but he's been great.
He's been insane as the running back of them, and then James White out of those screen passes, which killed us last week, if I don't have to say that.
Yeah.
So we have to protect those screen passes on James White because Tom Brady loves his check down,
Yeah, especially you look at also just the run defense last week and the poor tackling. I think Frank Gore, who's 35 years old, looked much better than Jordan Howard did last week. So stopping the run is definitely going to be huge. But if you can, let's talk a bit about just some struggles that the Patriots have had. I'll go first. We were talking about the defense earlier and how it hasn't been great at all. I'm going to go with their pass coverage. I read today that their pass coverage is definitely, I forget what it was specifically, something in the 20s. In the bottom half of the league, their pass coverage, if you look at someone quick like Tyreek Hill, who's getting wide open against them, Tyreek Hill had a great game. So if you look at someone in comparison, you could get guys like Tariq Cohen and Taylor Gabriel open. I feel like all game if you're the Bears. I'm trying to think. It's gonna be a tough week for Robinson. He had a pretty favorable matchup with Minka Fitzpatrick, who a lot of people say is very good, and I think he is very good. But Robinson got Minka to have a couple defensive pass interferences. This week he's got Stephon Gilmore on him. He's got Stephon Gilmore on him, I believe. Stephon Gilmore had a very good career in Buffalo, and he went over to the Patriots last year, so he's pretty good. I'd say he's probably top 10, 15 corner in the league. So Robinson, it'll be a tougher matchup for Robinson, but I would say look for the speedy guys to get open against a weaker New England secondary.
I'm going to go with Brady has their weaknesses.
Something that's struggled?
Yeah, he's been struggling. I mean, if you look at it, he's thrown, I think, 7 picks this year, 6 picks, and he's had 3 fumbles. I mean, if you can get the pass rush to him, and if you can get some tight coverage, he's going to throw this pick.
Yeah.
He held the ball into, I think, 5 seconds against the Chiefs. Fumbled the ball. I mean, that's light work for us.
He's had fumbling problems I feel like his whole career, but I mean the one that sticks out to me the most is that Super Bowl last year when he got stripped by, I think it was like Vinny Curry or something. But yeah, I mean I wouldn't expect Brady to throw a lot of picks because he's Tom Brady. When you think of Tom Brady, you think of a guy like Aaron Rodgers, and when you look at some of the throws Rodgers makes against the Bears and the throws that he made week 1, you kind of just sometimes got to sit back and just clap your hands for the opponent. I mean, at some point you can't really say, hey, that's a lucky throw. I mean, he's the best quarterback ever to step on the field, in my opinion, Tom Brady. So it's definitely going to be tough for the Bears to slow him down. But, yeah, I think that's pretty much going to do it for this episode of Inside Enemy Territory. This will be coming out. This is Tuesday night. This will be coming out Wednesday. On Thursday, you're going to see 3 key matchups. And then once again, Saturday, you'll get our pregame show. We're trying to incorporate one more segment. I think we're going to start doing it at week 9 for the second half of the season, or week 8. We're going to incorporate one more upload in during the week. Just to get you guys some more content so it doesn't get all... I mean, it's supposed to get all repetitive during the season, but just to get you guys some more info about the Bears, we're going to try to get something going, and we're going to try to get back on our NFL predictions. We haven't done that for like weeks. We did that for we've done it like 2 times. But, yeah, it's pretty much going to do it. You have anything to say, Parth, otherwise?
To me, another really good game.
Yeah, for sure. I think we'll hold it close. I'm not sure if we'll win this one. I guess you'll hear our predictions later in the week. But, yeah, that'll pretty much do it. You can follow our social media in the description at Bear Down on Twitter and Instagram. And you can follow our personal accounts as well. You can find those in the description to follow us on Instagram, our personal fan pages. If you are new and you like this video, subscribe to the channel, smash a like on it, leave a comment. You know all that good stuff. That's pretty much going to do it. See you guys in the next one. Bear Down Chicago. Peace.